Since the new LEGO Batman game was just announced at Gamescom, why not go back in time and play some other LEGO bangers? Since I love dinos and movies, it was an easy choice to platinum LEGO Jurassic World. LEGO Jurassic World has 50 trophies in total, and you play through 3 Jurassic Park movies and then the Jurassic World movie. The guides online were very old and trophies in the game has changed quite a bit, so I was basically going in blind. Oh, and before we start, can we all agree that Mr. DNA is the most annoying character ever? The first stage in the game is to complete the entire story, and while doing so, I also tried to get True Survivor on each level. This means I had to smash everything in the game and collect enough studs. On the first mission, I had to put a raptor in its enclosure. Each character has different abilities, so I have to switch back and forth to complete the small puzzles. It almost went wrong because one of the workers brought a sausage to work. I then suddenly switched to a whole different scene, which made it quite confusing. Now I was at a dig site where we were excavating dinosaur bones. We get an invite to go to a special island where they keep dinosaurs. After completing the level, I got a trophy for obtaining True Survivor in any level, and a trophy for completing the prologue. I was then able to choose which movie I wanted to do first, and I went with Jurassic Park. It also unlocked free roam. I was now able to ride free through the map, but I'll do the free roam trophies in the next stage. In the next level, I see a sick dinosaur in an enclosure and I have to figure out how to cure him. I get a trophy for completing a dropping rummage. I now need 3 items to cure the dinosaur. After healing the dinosaur, I get a trophy. The Triceratops has a special attack, so I was now able to run through walls. I get a trophy for collecting my first amber brick. After completing the level, I got a trophy for completing Welcome to Jurassic Park. I went to the hub, where I can customize dinosaurs. I get a trophy after creating my first custom dinosaur. In the next level, the power on the park went out and the T-Rex broke out of its enclosure. We all know the scene, right? Well, I had to save the kids out of the car, but little Timmy got stuck and got launched in a tree. I saved Timmy out of the tree and we escaped during a T-Rex chase. I get a trophy for completing the park shutdown level. In the next level, I had to restore the power to the park. A lot of areas in this map were off limits because I didn't have the right character for it yet. After completing the main story, I definitely have to go back and unlock these special areas. I restore the power but get attacked by raptors multiple times while we try to leave. After defeating the raptor in the classic game Where's the Ball, I get a trophy for completing the level. In the next level, we are back with Lex and Timmy and we have to avoid the raptors in the kitchen of the visitor center. By locking one of the raptors in the freezer, we are able to escape with the help of Alan. I then get to the control room and we are finally able to fix the phones and call for help. We get saved by the good old T-Rex, who scares away the raptors. I get a trophy for completing the visitor center. This also concludes the Jurassic Park part of the game. I then went on with the Lost World. InGen is back with a new island, but this time there were no fences. At first it was an expedition mission to photograph the animals, but it turned out to be a rescue mission. I first had to fix the cars and buses for the mission, and after that I'm on the island to locate Dr. Harding. Dr. Harding was being stupid and took a photo from a dino and I had to fight the dino mother. I got a trophy after completing the level. In the next level, InGen was able to catch some dinosaurs and they want to bring them back to the mainland. I basically have to free them, but there's a lot of enemies I have to defeat first. After finishing a level, I obviously got another trophy. The next level starts with us being chased by a T-Rex while we were sleeping in our camp. After the chase, we have to escape through a field while being attacked by raptors left and right. I get a trophy after escaping all the dinosaurs. In the next level, we try to reach the end of the communication center, but there's raptors everywhere. With some new abilities from new character, I am able to reach the center. But to reach the chopper, I have to complete this massive obstacle course. After multiple near-death experiences, I reach the helicopter and get a trophy for it. The boat with the first dinosaur reached the mainland of San Diego, but it crashed in the harbor. I have to save some characters before I reach the back of the boat. Some idiot pressed the red button and the T-Rex escaped and made his way in the city. With the baby T-Rex, we lure the T-Rex through San Diego to the facility. I get a trophy for finishing this level and we finish the Lost World movie. I then went on with the third movie, Jurassic Park 3. In the first level of this movie, Paul Kirby asks us to fly to Isla Sorna and be his guide. He shows a pile of money and we accept. While we land our plane, we are suddenly looking for Eric, Amanda's child. So this was his plan all along. She isn't really being quiet and we have to reach her to shut her up basically. We go back in the plane and try to escape the island. We left one man behind and he ends up on the windshield and the plane crashed. Really weird. I get a trophy for completing the level. In the next level we are still looking for Eric, but we get saved by the Spinosaurus. This whole level I basically have to help the Spinosaurus fight the T-Rex. We also get video proof that Eric is still alive. I get a trophy for it. In the next level I get to the InGen facility where they used to breed dinosaurs. At some point I try to use a hacker terminal as Alan Grant and I get a trophy for failing. I also get a trophy after finishing the raptor chase and escaping the facility. In the next level the raptors set up a trap to catch one of the characters. But then comes in Eric to save the day. We then trying to reach Eric's hideout. Eric has the ability to use camouflage and sneak past dinosaurs. When I sneak past my first dinosaur, I get a trophy. During a lot of levels I have to fight these mini dinosaurs. When I defeated 50 of them during the whole game, I got a trophy. We then get together with Eric's parents again and the mission is complete. I get another story trophy. The next level was kinda different. Now we went underground in a place that used to be a birdcage. Obviously the dinosaurs escaped and we have to get past them. At the end of the level, I have to defeat the Spinosaurus and I get a trophy for it. Eric was saved and we escaped the island. End of Jurassic Park 3. Then I went into the Jurassic World movie. We get to a cutscene where we meet the Indominus Rex, their first genetically modified hybrid. We are ordered to check the paddock, but not before we play as Owen. We release a pig and we train some raptors to go after him. This level was pretty bugged. At the end I tried to jump in a pile of poop, but I never came out of it. I wish this game had some sort of quick restart. Now I had to completely replay the level. After this we entered the Indominus Rex enclosure because we thought he escaped. But he was still there and he tried to kill us. We escaped, but the T-Rex did as well. At least I got a trophy for it. In the next level I get to experience these gyrosphere balls. But we get chased by the escaped Indominus Rex. One of the characters almost got killed, but escaped out of the ball just in time. Then I basically have to defeat the T-Rex with the Triceratops. I get a trophy for completing Out of Bounds. We reach some old abandoned garage and have to assemble a car to escape. Owen and Claire are trying to find the kids, but have to escape the Indominus Rex themselves. They go out of his sight, but now try to follow his footsteps. I get a trophy for completing this level. Then the most chaotic level ever happened. The escaped dinosaurs are attacking the main street. I have to switch back and forth between two sets of character and save the town. InGen wants to release the trained raptors to find the T-Rex, but the raptors quickly join the T-Rex instead of fighting him. We have to save 4 InGen members and get a trophy for completing the level. In the last level of this story mode, we have to defeat the Indominus Rex. Luckily, our beloved T-Rex is here to save the day. And the Indominus Rex gets eaten by this massive sea dinosaur. I get a trophy for defeating this level and also a trophy for completing all story levels. At some random point in the game, I set both free play characters as raptors and I get a trophy for that. I then went back into all the levels and collected all the Ember bricks. These bricks were mostly available after unlocking all the characters, because most of these bricks I could only get by selecting a special character. After collecting all of them, I got a trophy. Now it was time for stage 2 of the game, Free Roam. All the areas on the map had yellow and red bricks to collect. And there were sometimes also a worker to save. I went back into all the areas and rescued the workers. I got a trophy for that. There were also multiple races to complete in each area. Most of them I did with my Triceratops, but for some I used the car. After completing all of them, I got a trophy. I also had to take photographs on multiple places in the game. After completing 20 of them, I get a trophy. In the same area I scored a goal with the Velociraptor, which also gave me a trophy. I had to score 3 times to get a yellow brick anyway. In the same enclosure, there was also a sick dinosaur I had to heal. After doing that, a trophy popped up for healing all dinosaurs in the game. After playing the game for multiple hours, I finally collected all the red bricks in the game, so a trophy popped. These bricks can be used to buy some kind of advantage in the game. I bought the multiplier for all collected stats. The free play trophies were basically done, so I went back into the story levels and played them again. Each level has these mini kits, which are basically only reachable with certain characters and certain abilities. It was definitely a long grind and I had to look up multiple guides on how to find them. So after completing a level and finding the mini kits, I got a trophy for collecting all mini kits in any level. I also had enough money to buy a red brick that could attract studs, which made it easier to collect them. When I turned it on in the extra section, a trophy popped. In one of the levels I was able to play as Timmy and gave him a shock with my weapon. This gave me another trophy. I tried to get through survival on all levels during my first run, but I didn't get all of them. So when I went back in, I completed this and I got a trophy for it. After an hours long grind and multiple guides, I finally found all the mini kits in the game. And let me tell you, I restarted some levels over 10 times because I couldn't get this damn mini kit. At least I got another trophy after completing this. I then went into the creation hub and made my very own character. Well, I didn't really do much of styling, but I got a trophy when I swapped to this character. I then somehow got a trophy for setting both free play characters as John Hammond. A lot of characters have different styles and the trophy popped when I played both of them. I went back into one of the levels where I had to defeat enemy players. I had to throw a soda can at another player as Dennis Nedry. When I did it, a trophy popped up. With all the money I collected, I also bought the red bricks that multiplied my stats by 4 and 8 times. Soon I collected 65 million stats, which gave me a trophy. I also had to build a Lego object using Mr. DNA. So I bought him and built something really quick and the trophy popped up. I also placed my custom dinosaur in a paddock and get another trophy. After getting all the collectibles, I had to get all the characters and unlock all vehicles to get 100% completion. I had enough money, so I quickly bought all the characters, including all versions, and I also bought the last vehicles when the trophy popped. Right after that, the platinum trophy popped. I now fully completed LEGO Jurassic World. This game was a lot of fun, but all the collectibles were definitely a grind. When the new Batman game comes out next year, we'll definitely play another LEGO game.